Hello everyone. Welcome to the Jewelry Making Fun collaboration for 2025. I can't remember how many years we've been doing this, but quite a few. And I hope that you will join us on the 18th of each month at noon Eastern or anytime after that and hop along and see what everyone has made. We are doing things a little bit different this year. I'll be right back and I'll tell you more about it. Okay, so what you're seeing here are the color cubes from Sarah Renee Clark. They have 250, I believe it is, something like that, cards in each one that contain about five, sometimes six colors and sort of a theme. So this year, what we're doing for our color challenge is I randomly drew 12 cards, six out of this box, six out of this box. And I have asked the participants to pick two of the colors because sometimes they look like they could go together. Sometimes they don't, but some of them do. Anyway, as far as jewelry is concerned, because I got these mostly for paper crafting, but I thought, I might as well make use of them for jewelry too and do something different. Also, optional challenge one this year is basically use gemstones. And I have tried to, based on what I have in my stash, tell the participants some of the options they might be able to use, and they don't have to use all of them. They can just pick one or two gemstones to use in their projects based on the colors over here, as close as I could get. And then optional challenge two is different every month. And for this month, January, it says make a piece, it should say a jewelry set with winter in mind, because baby, it's cold outside. And isn't that the truth? I don't know. Well, here on the East Coast in Pennsylvania, southeastern Pennsylvania, it's definitely true. We are expecting snow again today and a bigger one tomorrow. And then it's going to be down in the single digit Fahrenheits Monday night and some of the other days next week. Yeah, really frigid cold. I'm really tired of winter this year. Anyway, so let me get these off my desk and I'll show you the colors from the card. I'll show you the card and then I'll show you what I made. Hang on. Okay, so for this month, it's card number 418, which looks like this, and I purchased these with my own money. So the colors then on the back have, the way they do it is they have the real color, then a lighter variation and a darker variation. So the colors are lilac gray, mint gray, blue gray, steel blue, and charcoal. I did not use the first two. I feel like I used these two and maybe the lighter version of charcoal. Yeah. So, and on the gemstones, I did use labradorite, not in the first piece. I have a couple, two sets. Um, it also had kyanite, iolite, and chalcedony. I didn't use those. Steel blue, I did use blue goldstone in the first piece and blue druzy agate in the second piece, along with some steel blue crystals. And they were actually called that by Bargain Beatbox. And charcoal, I didn't use a stone. I just used, well, I kind of counted the darker labradorite as charcoal. So anyway, said dark gray stone, and some of them are dark and some weren't. Now, I did find in my stash these lavender quartz for the lilac, but I didn't get around to doing that. So I may do something with that in a future video. I know I'm really bad about getting back to doing stuff, but I'm really going to try this coming week, depending on what happens here at home, because I have stuff going on here. So anyway, that's how we're doing it this year. And each month will be a different color card. I randomly picked them and then I tried to fit them into the months that I thought they kind of would go best with, if you will. And this sort of reminded me of winter. So I went with a wintry the wintry color scheme for January. So the first piece I made was blue goldstone. Now, and it's all blue goldstone except for these little silver beads, which were like stardust beads. I actually got years ago from Oriental Trading, and I don't think they sell bead stuff anymore. These two, I had a pack of 2 packs of 4. They're from EE Beads, which has been out of business now for years, like pre-pandemic, couple years before that. And it's a shame because they were a local, to me, they were online only, but they were local. And then when I was getting the labradorite out for the next project, a little pack of 5 of these check glass beads, which are sort of a blue-gray. I think they're called something blue luster. So I thought they brought some of the color in too. So there's no charcoal in this. There's just the, what was the color? I guess it would count as the steel blue. I kind of gave leeway. It's a kind of a cross between these two, actually. Very sparkly. I think it would be all right for winter, although it's not my exact wintry piece. This closure is they call it a self-closing oval. You just push it and this slides out. It's very easy for people like me who have a little bit of arthritis in their hands. It's easier to get on and off, but it closes pretty securely. So I used that. I did use Softflex Company dark blue lapis. I actually had bought this off JTV long time ago, 2012, when I first started making jewelry. And I have one of these left. Now it says I bought a 2-pack. I don't know if I used the other pack or if it's where it's supposed to be, not in with the labradorite. And I just used some crimp beads and other, that's about it. Oh, these I got at a bead show from a company called Intrinsic Trading. I had 2 strands of them, the faceted cylinder beads, and the little rondelles were also from EE Beads. And same as these, I've had them for a long time, and I'm so happy to be using some of these things. So that is the necklace. And then of course I had to make some earrings to go with it. So the first pair, they're both on lever backs. The first pair is the long dangles. Oops, sorry. So you can see the sparkle in them, like glistening snow, right? Little flowers, and then the silver stardust beads. And then the other ones are also on lever backs. These are about 2.5 inches, and these are about 1 7/8 inch. And they bring in the faceted rondelles and the cylinders. Not my best wire wrapping job, but not too bad. Anyway, the problem with these, I had to find long 2.5 inch, and I did have some 3 inch, but I went with the 2.5 inch head pins because there wasn't enough on a 2 inch to even make a loop once I put these on. And they're a little heavy, but not real super heavy. I like the dangle. I like how they dangle. So if you like dangly earrings, they're really nice. These are much lighter because they're less weight to them, but the facets and everything also make them sparkle. So that's the first set I did for winter. And then I have this little box I keep, and it just has written on it winter bead stuff or whatever. So in it, I had this chain with snowflakes on it from Joann's Bliss Beads from, I don't know, when did I get this? 2016. And I got it apparently half off, $2.50 instead of $4.99. So I used the chain and I left these on it even though they're on huge jump rings because I don't think I have any thin enough jump rings to go through these snowflakes. So the chain had these glass AB coated snowflakes, and I took 2 off of it to use for a pair of earrings. And then here's where the druzy agate came in. These are the steel blue crystals and the little 4 millimeter labradorite and the labradorite chips. And all those came out of January 2023 bargain bead box subscription kit. I stopped getting those for now because I have so many to use. So I still have this many left, and I'm thinking of just doing another bracelet, but like an easier bracelet or two. I think probably one and another pair of earrings with what I have left because I don't want to keep stuff. I did make a couple extra dangles, and I have this one piece here, and I'm thinking I'll make a like a little purse charm or journal charm with those. So yeah, so that, and then I still have four of these. And I like it in the necklace because I think it just adds interest that you kind of have a focal center thing here, right? From here to here, and then the rest is pretty similar. It's two of these with silver in between, and then after the second one, we have a faceted rondelle. Again, the two faceted rondelle, two faceted rondelle, and then just one at the back. It is about, I believe I measured about a 19 and a half inch, no extender on there. And I think it's gorgeous. I tried it on. It's not tight on my neck, and I have a pretty big neck, or I did. I lost some weight, so I'm not sure now. It comes down about an inch and a half from my neck. So I like the length of it. But that's just me. And I'm older. Okay, so then this, I just put on a lobster claw clasp from BB. Oh, I think it was BB Craft. One sec. I don't know what I put. Oh, here it is. Yeah, BB Craft from 2021. I got that, and like I said, the chain and the little snowflakes for winter are from Joanne. And then I did use some little 4 millimeter jump rings, and all the pieces are wire wrapped and then put on with a 4 millimeter little jump ring, with the exception of these last two little ones. I was finishing up some 1.5 inch head pins, and I didn't have room to do a wrap, so I just did a simple loop on them and put them. I did put them on with the jump ring though, because I just didn't feel like without the jump ring they weren't dangling a lot. You know, I think it looks prettier when they really dangle. So I think it came out gorgeous with the steel blue and the, what were they calling that? The blue gray and the steel blue, the blue gray, and also the charcoal. I'm counting because the chips especially, there's some dark gray in there when I use the chips, as well as the light gray. So yeah, let me know what you think. And which piece do you like the best? I do have a pair of earrings to go with that too. I just took off two of the little snowflakes and put tiny little dangles next to them. And that's how they look. I'll lay them down so you can see them better. The snowflake is sideways. I tried it the other way and I didn't like how the other dangles were with it. So yeah, I just did labradorite and the steel blue, and labradorite, um, two labradorites and a steel blue, and this one just has one labradorite and a steel blue. And I did do it so that they lay, um, depending on which ear you put it in, either the little one will be on the inside or the little one will be on the outside. Just depends on which ear you wear them in. So those are my pieces for January's Jewelry Making Fun collaboration for 2025. Please do be sure to visit everyone else that is participating. We have some very talented people and very creative people. And I tend to get stuck in a rut sometimes, and I really enjoy seeing what others make that, maybe make me think out of the box a little bit for the next round. This is something I don't usually do because I like making wire wrap beads. I just don't like charm bracelets that much for me to wear them. They look pretty on, but I'm always clanking everything and, I just don't go out much anymore to wear it. But if I was still working, I would wear it. So anyway, and this I would wear now even, but it's not for me. I will be pricing these and if I get my act together soon, hopefully I will list these in Etsy. I'm going to try and get Etsy back up and running. So stay tuned. That'll probably be February. Bear with me, please. I have a very sick cat and a son that has a car mess on his hands, and I am carless most of the time, except for mornings and weekends, but now we're supposed to have snow. Anyway, so perfect for snow, right? We have a winter set. All right, guys, I'm rambling on. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you again soon, really soon. And yes, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Be safe out there. Have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you probably next week sometime. Hugs, love, and peace.